So I am, in fact, a world yo-yo champion. It's true, my mom is proud. And I want to start with, there are three famous classic yo-yo tricks. I mentioned them in the story. Just about everyone has seen the trick walk the dog. Thank you. And I actually broke the Guinness World Record for the furthest distance to walk the dog, 27.2 feet, and I was in the 2020 Guinness Book of World Records. Yeah, thanks. And then I just found out somebody broke my record. I can take him, like it's okay. But interestingly, just before this, I was in Waterloo doing this Magic and Shenanigans Festival, which, by the way, if they do it again, you should totally check it out. And I learned from a magician that came to see the shows that the dude who broke the record walked by me twice. He didn't say anything. I like hanging out with yo-yo players. So there's another version of Walk the Dog that everyone here, you can all do this at home. You just set the yo-yo down on the ground, you drag it, and you've got Walk the Slug. It's not too tough. And another famous classic trick, yeah, I know, thanks. Another famous classic is Rock the Baby. And then that leads to another trick as well. We go from there into the spider's web. And then, to bring those two tricks together, Rock the Spider Baby. Usually people clap. And then the third classic trick is Around the World. Thanks. Do you want to see that backwards? Yeah. That was a joke, but I appreciate the pity applause. I'm going to do it again. I'll start in one way. I'll switch it up, and then I'll finish with some style. And has anyone here ever heard of Roswell, New Mexico? Yeah, who knows what Roswell's famous for? Somebody yell it out. Aliens, exactly. Supposedly, in 1947, the aliens crashed in Roswell. So this is my Roswell trick, the flying saucer. Want to see it again? Sorry, microphone. Sorry. And by any chance, is anyone here from Wisconsin in the States? I didn't think so, but it'd be pretty cool if it was. So I'm a Wisconsin guy, so I've got a couple Wisconsin yo-yo tricks. The first one is about winter. It snows, it gets cold, people like to ski. And one of the things you need before you ski is a ski lift. Applause point. So far, I've been showing you stuff with a standard sort of old school fixed axle yo-yo. I also have in my other pocket the yo-yo of the future. I know, it's so sparkly. It's machined aluminum. It's got a ball-bearing axle. It was literally made by robots. Future. So this axle means it'll spin for a long time. So I can put new frills on old favorite tricks like the roller coaster from the 1950s. So I'm going to do a little rewind here, a pinwheel, and then we'll get going with the roller coaster. Have I overstayed my time yet? Okay, excellent. Then I'm going to do one more trick with this, and then I've got another trick to show you. So picture tricks are a classic thing for demonstrators. I want to show you my favorite trick. See if you can tell who this is. Luke, I am your father. Give in to the dark side and clean your room. So I'd like to do something with a trick with a volunteer. And for this, I need somebody whose hair is shorter than the top of their ears, And I'm looking for someone who wants a great story, a great adventure, something they can tell their friends back at work or school or the treehouse or wherever y'all are from. So I'm looking for a person. There's no hands up right now. Oh, back there. We've got a hand. All right. The first challenge is figuring out how to get up on the stage. That wasn't the chair she was pointing to, but that totally worked.
I was like,
All right, what's your name? Ken, if you could stand right there.
sure.
All right, move this to the right spot. All right, so Ken, we are going to do a trick together about the story of William Tell. Have you ever heard of William Tell?
The Overture?
Yeah, that guy, the Overture guy. Yeah. So William Tell was this guy. He lived hundreds of years ago, and he's really famous for being a great shot with a bow and arrow. And the king heard about this, and the king challenged William Tell to put an apple on his son's head and then shoot it off with an arrow.
Okay.
Awesome trick, right? Okay, so...
Where's the apple?
Well, yeah, so I didn't bring a bow and arrow because that would be dangerous, but I did bring this red delicious poker chip. So I'm going to take this poker chip, I'm going to put it on your ear. So just turn and face me. Yeah. There we go, that's perfect. And what I'm going to do, we've got the poker chip on your head, I'm going to take the yo-yo and I'm going to knock it right off. Give me 5. Kind of unenthusiastic. No, that's good. It's good. It was a real 5. Okay, so you're going to hear some sound as the yo-yo goes past your ear. I'm not going to hit you, so don't freak out. There's a chance of a freak out. So this is where you all come in. You can offer your support anytime you want, but your main cue is when you see the poker chip fly. That's your cue to clap, cheer, scream, yell, whistle, make a bunch of noise, and help my volunteer come back from the heights of freaking out right back to the stage floor. You think it's gonna work? All right. If you can take one, no, actually, you're in the perfect spot. So one last thing from you. If you could just lean forward a little bit and point your chin at me. And as I hone in on the poker chip, you can close your eyes for your own comfort or stare into mine with resentment. Just don't move. Oh, I gotta readjust my yo-yo. And I'd like to tell you that I didn't do that just to mess with you, but that would be lying. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, for real this time. Almost there.